What's up, guys? Tuki here, back again with some more NHL 16 and my Boston Bruins GM mode, and it is finally time. Season 7. The playoffs begin now, and we have another first round matchup against the Florida Panthers. We got past them in the first round last year before losing to the Ottawa Senators, and I'd like to think that we can do it again. I still feel like we have a really good team. We'll take a look now at how our players did this season before taking a look at the Panthers themselves. But let's see here. Our point leader, as you already saw, Johnny Gaudreau. We have Austin Czarnik, 63 points. Silfverberg, of course, most of those points came well before we acquired him, just prior to the trade deadline. But you get a look. We have we ever had 5 60-point getters in one season? I'm pretty sure that we haven't. As you get a look at least our top guys, we'll take a look at our centers as well. Czarnik and Malkin neck and neck, which makes no sense, but Czarnik is up now to an 86 overall, which is very nice. Patrice Bergeron, the third line center all season, did relatively well. Obviously, he's starting to decline. This is his lowest point total in, let's see, since our first year. Since our first year of the sim, or our second year of the sim, excuse me. That is his lowest point total. Valentenko on the fourth line hasn't done too bad. We do have Marcus Kruger as well, who can step in on that fourth line if he is needed. As far as left wings go, again, we know how well Gaudreau and DeBrusk did. Suglobov, not too bad. Scott Laughton, 34 points. He did miss 12 games, but that's pretty disappointing. Kravchenko was a call-up. And then David Pastrnak, 54 points. Senyshyn, 22. So we have the high-end talent. I think, really, despite the lack of a 90 overall player on offense, we have the offensive talent. Defensively, obviously, it's looking good. 288s, a 90 overall, and an 84s for the rest of the way. Steve Wolf as well, making good progression down in Providence. And then Zachary Fucale, not too bad either. Finishes with a .922 save percentage and a 2.29 goals against average. Will he be able to carry us like Malcolm Subban did? I'm not sure, but we do have the advantage in goaltending. Florida, with the exact same tandem they had last season. It's James Reimer and Rainer Burkhoff, both 84 overall. We definitely have the goaltending advantage. Defense, it's close. I give the slight edge to Florida because of this man right here, Aaron Ekblad, just an absolute monster, as you would expect. Jake Bean, not too bad either, 86 overall. Weegar an 84, Olofsson an 86, Middleton an 84, and Eric Goodbranson an 85. So I do give the slight edge. I think we have the more well-rounded defense, but Aaron Ekblad just tips it into their favor, as you would expect him to. And having already looked at Florida, they do have some high overall players on offense, but they're more like Scott Laughton, very low in terms of point totals. You have Riley Smith, 43 points, and then right here, Troy Gianna, 84, 39 is not too bad. 88 overall, Rory Pisani, elite potential, only had 37 points. We all know how random the GM mode is this year. Jonathan Huberdeau, though, still an absolute monster. Evander Kane, very good. Lawson Krause, only 29 points. So it's going to be interesting, and this series, again, comes down to what every series does. Whose big players can get the goals, and can really you get that supplemental offense from your defenders and from your bottom two pairings. But they do have a very formidable team. But let's not waste any time. We know what our team has to do to win. And really, I'm looking at Artemi Panarin. I'm looking at so many guys who underperformed last postseason. Can they get it done this year? Let's find out. So let's do this. Game 1 against the Florida Panthers. I did skip out on showing you guys power play and all that. I made some changes, really went with best lines, and let's just see what happens. I feel like this team's good enough, but you never know. First period of game 1, we're down 1-0. Man, we got outshot 13-5, and Jonathan Huberdeau gets the first goal, so that's a little bit concerning. Second period, and Zachary Senyshyn ties it. Fourth line contributing there, but Lawson Krause, again, who I called out for not scoring goals, and he scores a goal because of course he does. Of course he does. Third period, we have 13 shots through the first 2 periods, but third period Let's do this. Can we tie this game up? Can we get the offense going? That is the hope. I did mess around with the team strategies too. I made us a little bit more aggressive so we could avoid a situation like this, and it's not working out. It's Gianna getting the goal. Of course, whether or not computers actually listen to your team strategies in game, who the hell knows? They certainly don't listen when you're actually playing the game. Huberdeau gets an empty netter. When we get our asses kicked, it's a 4-1 loss in Game 1 to the Florida Panthers. Jonathan Huberdeau and Lawson Krause, who wasn't too happy about me saying he was underperforming, and next time I'll make sure not to call out a player on the other team. I'll call out my own players, and even then, they still won't do that well, I'm sure. So let's get into this. It's Game 2 against the Florida Panthers. As always, the plan, take at least one of these games, try to neutralize their home ice advantage. Can we get it done? First period against the Panthers, and it's not too bad. Man, that was a pretty defensive first period. 9 shots to 8, no goals. Second period, let's see what happens, and there's the goals. It's Bean with 2 goals for the defenseman, both on the point. Evgeny Malkin gets a goal on Burkhoff though to start it. So we've blown a lead. We're a little bit more competitive in terms of the shots, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned already. Just this with all we've seen, with what we've seen through the postseasons in this series, I can't have a good feeling about this. But let's continue. Third period. It's only Game 2. We have a chance. We're only down by 1. Now we're down by 3 or 2, but that's 3 goals for the defenseman Bean. Dmitry Valentenko, though, fourth line center, gets a goal, gives us hope. Come on. Like, where's Panarin? That's what I'm talking about. Panarin, Pasternak, Goodrow, and there... Yes! Are you kidding me? Finally. Finally. And, gee, I thought we scored again for a second there. It looked like it popped. That's embarrassing. But Artemi Panarin, ask and I shall receive. We got a goal from a fourth liner, and we got a goal from the second liner, who was, again, just invisible last postseason. But we get the goal. Artemi Panarin forces overtime. Let's do this. Come on, boys. We need a win here. And Jesus fucking Christ. You know, there are just some times where I really think this game has it out for me. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. We lose Game 2. My God. I mean, at least it wasn't 11 seconds like, you know, Game 1 or Game 2. I think it was Game 1 of the Vancouver final for Boston. But holy shit. All right. So we are down 2-0. Not the ideal situation. A hat trick for the defenseman, for the record. Just, oh my God. You know what? No, I don't even care. I don't even care. We are down 2-0. Before Game 3, we have made a few lineup changes. Really offensively, we're just swapping Suglobov and Lawton. Lawton, Bergeron, and Silfverberg have been absolutely terrible. Let's just hope that much, or, you know, that minor of a change can work. And then we've put Lozon back with Falk. Lozon was with Keane. Neither of them doing that well. So only minor changes thus far. Scott Lawton, you son of a bitch, you better step up. My God, I mean, I didn't see Leon Draisaitl anywhere in terms of top scoring, but I'm sure he's done better than Lawton. But moving forward, the series shifts to Boston. It's Game 3. So here we go. First period of Game 3. Come on, boys. We need a good start, and we don't get it. Eric Goodbranson scores with 1 second left in the goddamn period. Oh, Lord. Lord, kill me. Oh, my God. Second period. Come on, please. Jesus fucking Christ. How? What? Guys, what do we have to do? What do we have to do? The better we make this team, the worse they perform, especially in the playoffs. Nick Bjugstad and Hodges get the goals. Silfverberg scores for us. We are down 3-1 heading into the third period of Game 3 at an extreme risk of falling back 3 games. Let's just, all right, whatever. Come on. Somebody. Pasternak, Goodrow, Bergeron, or Lawton. Go. Oh my God, of course you did. Now you show up. I mean, I'm happy you, oh, come on. Alright, well, who looks like the asshole now? Scott Laughton and Artemi Panarin get the goals. They somehow tie this game up. Holy... Can you tell I'm surprised? Really, can you tell? Please. Oh, thank God. I thought they were going to get a last second goal again. Okay, let's reset here. Let's reset. Let's take a breath. Just take a deep breath here. Scott Laughton showed up as we wanted. Artemi Panarin gets another big goal again for the second game in a row. Artemi Panarin gets us a chance to go to overtime. Please at least wait more. Just get beyond the first minute. You know what? No, a compromise. Get on the first 45 seconds of this overtime. I won't care if we lose. Let's do this. Please just get beyond the first minute. Okay, we did it. We did it. Okay, we got beyond the first minute. Can we get the win now? Again, I'm not going to be that angry. Well, we just had a fucking power play. I'm kind of angry. I'm not going to be too angry. We're out shooting them. We have a chance. We have another power play. Please, somebody. Jesus Christ. Nope. Okay. Come on. Just Jesus. Somebody. Anybody. Anybody not on Florida. I should clarify. And we're going to double overtime because this series, it's just been a theme. We cannot go through the playoffs without going to double overtime at least once. I am immediately changing up the power play before next game, win or loss. Even though if we lose, it's going to pretty much be irrelevant. But let's move on. Overtime number 2, and it's Evander Kane. Evander Kane, Mr. Tracksuit himself, gets the goal on Fukale. We are down 3-0 in this series. Fuck everything. At this point, I just don't want to be swept. We've changed up the lines a little bit, and God, how's Austin Czarnik? You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. We're done. We're out. Top line, Laughton, Bergeron, Panarin. Second line, DeBrusk, Malkin, Silfverberg, Goodrow, Czarnik, Pasternak, Sugelbov, Kruger, in for Valentenko with Ascension. Defensively, Lozon, Falk, not Laughton, Falk, Day and Hamilton, Provorov, and Keane. Keane's had a really rough postseason no matter who we've put him with. He's had it rough. I mean, he had 17 goals in the regular season. He hadn't done anything for us. We changed up the power play unit as well, but we're delaying the inevitable here. We are absolutely delaying the inevitable. Game 4. Game 4, and also, I believe for the first time in this series, the Providence Bruins haven't made the playoffs, which is probably an omen. Game 4, with our backs against the wall. Let's do this. Patrice Bergeron, our captain. This could be his final season. Lead the way for us. First period, and again, we're down 1-0. Huberdeau, another first period goal. We're immediately down. Second period, it didn't get worse, but it didn't get better. We are 20 minutes away from crashing out of the playoffs in the first round. All 5 second-round picks we traded, guys. 5. We still have 2 first-rounders, but 5 second-round picks in an attempt to boost up this team. We still look somewhat strong for the future, but this is awful. Third period. Let's go. We need somebody. We need anybody. Zachary Senshin on the 4th line, getting it done again. That's another big goal for him on Burkhoff. God, just an 84 overall goalie, guys. An 84 overall goalie for Florida. 2 of them, for that matter. And Quentin Howden. Quentin Howden scores, and I think that's going to be it. And we are out. We're out. All of the changes. All of the fucking changes. We are out in the first round. No, fuck it. We're not even out. No. That's too much dignity. I can't even say, oh, we're out of the playoffs. We got fucking swept. Are you fucking fuck this game. There. EA, you got me. You broke me. Fuck it. Fuck everything. Just fuck it. Don't subscribe, just fuck it. Fuck this team.